Hey, what's up, guys? Gonna be doing another movie review for you today, and this time around, I'm gonna be talking about The Naked Gun, which came out in 2025 of this year and stars Liam Neeson as Lieutenant Frank Drebin Jr., which he's the son of Leslie Nielsen's character by the name of Frank Drebin from the original Naked Gun films, and we also have Pamela Anderson, which I don't remember her name. She's also in this film. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be reviewing is this film today. And I have to tell you guys, this film was awful. Really bad, really uninspired, and really unfunny. It's a really unfunny film. I don't get the glowing reviews for this film. It gets a lot of positive reviews and praise. And if people like this film, that's fine. If you like the film, I did not care for this. And it seems like a lot of people don't care for this film as well. It's not my humor. I don't find it funny. I don't get this type of humor. If this is what's considered comedy in 2025 and moving forward, I don't want to watch another comedy as long as I live. I'm just throwing in the towel. I don't want to watch another comedy if this is what's considered comedy in this day and age. This was so bad. You know, such cringe attempt at humor. It's not even funny, it's just cringe. Cringe fest. Nothing like the original Naked Gun films. Those are classic comedies. You know, the original trilogy of Naked Gun films, like The Naked Gun and Naked Gun 2.5, The Smell of Fear, and Naked Gun 33 1/3, The Final Insult with Leslie Nielsen. Those were hilarious films done by the Sucker Bros. Those were great. Timeless classics. I've watched those films several times. And this is supposed to be the fourth film in the franchise, this new Naked Gun film. Although they don't call it the Naked Gun 4, because it doesn't really feel like a sequel. Even though they're trying to make it out to be like it's a sequel, it feels more like a remake or reboot. You know, even though they kind of mention, with, Liam Neeson's character, they do mention his dad. They show a picture of Leslie Nielsen's character. But you might as well call it a remake or a reboot or whatever. It doesn't feel like a sequel to me. It doesn't have the essence and the, it's just the humor doesn't land whatsoever. For example, the whole thing with Liam Neeson eating a bunch of chili dogs. He can't resist himself. He's got to eat a bunch of chili dogs. And he's got a body cam on him, and he's showing this footage, and he's eating a bunch of chili dogs. He's got to go to the bathroom real bad. I mean, this is the type of humor we have here. This is what's supposed to be funny. Okay, I don't get how this is funny. Like, I didn't really laugh at all this film. I mean, you got stupid, cringe, forced, dumb humor in this. I mean, it's just dumb. Like, you have this whole thing with the snowman. Something about they cast a spell or something like that on a snowman. He comes to life. He's going after Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson's character, and it's just like, what the fuck? And then other stuff that goes on in it is just cringe and bizarre, weird shit going on with the snowman. Like, what the fuck? What's this weird shit going on here? How is this funny? Then you got the scene with this thermal goggles this guy's using, and of course what he's seeing is misleading because it's shown something sexual, and I'm not going to get into what he sees, but it just it goes on too long, and it's really not funny. I mean, when they did stuff like that, like silhouettes of stuff that seemed misleading, like, in Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, that was funny. This is just in bad taste, and I didn't laugh at it. And it's so uninspired and unoriginal and just lacking. And I don't get it. Liam Neeson is holding on to this owl. He's holding on to his feet as the owl's flying around. So somehow the owl can hold on to a man and just fly around, because we just throw all logic out the fucking window, because the owl's so strong he can lift a man and fly around as he poops on people or whatever. I mean, really? We got Liam Neeson just, doing stupid shit that isn't funny. He rips some guy's arms off and beats them with their arms. Yeah, like I've never seen that before in a movie before. It's just so unoriginal. And I don't know if it's Liam Neeson's fault or just the script, because I mean, maybe if he had a better script to work with, maybe he would come off more funny. But he's no Leslie Nielsen. I like Liam Neeson, but this wasn't the right part for him. I hope they never make a sequel to this. I heard there's talks of making a sequel to this film. I hope not, because this was really bad. So fucking bad. I mean, you got one part and one scene in this where Liam Neeson, I guess he has a wound, and Pamela Anderson is trying to, put something, like, she puts, like, what was it, whiskey on it at first, on his wound, and then she adds some Tabasco sauce on it, and then she adds a little pepper to it, and it's just, after a while, it's like, this is such dumb humor. This is not funny at all. And the stupid coffee gag is stupid as well. It's like, at first, it's like, okay, it's kind of amusing at first, but they continue to have that gag throughout, where just some random guy hands him a cup of coffee throughout the whole movie. It wasn't really funny in the beginning of it. Why you gotta continue having this throughout the whole movie? I mean, it's just dumb humor. I can, enjoy silly movies, like Killer Clowns from Outer Space and stuff like that. It's silly, dumb fun. But this is so forced and just so unfunny, and it feels like a 13-year-old or even younger than that would write something like this. I mean, it's just, I don't get the humor. I don't know much about Seth MacFarlane. I know they did Family Guy and Ted movies, but I've never really watched anything of his. This is probably my introduction to anything of his stuff, and really, I'm not impressed. Doesn't really make me want to go check out his previous work or anything moving forward. He's not the Sucker Brothers. This is not the type of humor that I enjoy. This isn't for me. It really isn't. I don't get it. The humor doesn't work for this film. It's just pisses on the legacy of the original films. And Leslie Nielsen's like rolling in his grave. You know, if anything, it makes me want to go back and watch the original films. It makes me not want to watch anything when it comes to newer comedies. It makes me just want to go back and watch older films and enjoy that stuff, and that's it. This is why I don't really go out of my way to check out newer comedies, because it's stuff like this that just keeps me uninterested. I try to give it a chance, but moving forward, if comedies continue to be like this, if this is what comedies are in this day and age, I don't want anything to do with it anymore. I'm throwing in the towel when it comes to newer comedies. It's that bad. So yeah, this is my review of this film. I don't recommend it if you're a fan of the original films. I'm sure there's fans of this, and if you like it, that's cool. I didn't like it. I thought it was badly written, really terrible comedy, and not worthy of a Naked Gun film. And it was rather disappointing. I was hoping it would at least be decent, but judging by the trailers, I should have known better, because the trailers weren't very good either. And this film pretty much confirmed after watching it that it was really fucking horrible. So yeah, that's my review of the Naked Gun film for 2025. And hope you guys enjoyed this movie review rant, which this is what it is, because I did not like this movie whatsoever. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you later sometime. All right, take care.